Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Cheryl, it's time for you and I, unscripted yet intentional.
Excellent. It's so good to see you. I'm super excited because today, like Joyce and I were talking about this topic, and it's like, what do you think of yourself when you're by yourself? And since I'm very deep into like the mindset part of this game, so to speak, words really matter. What I say to myself matters. It's the way that I stepped out of being the shyest girl in the room to actually really kind of owning the room when it's appropriate and necessary. And that's a big deal for me, like what I say to myself. There's a whole lot of things we can talk about to get to it, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to how do you feel about yourself? Like, I don't know, what do you think?
I think that is so true because quite often, and I don't know, I don't want to say men and women, but quite often as women, we don't think of ourselves as worthy. We don't think of ourselves that we can do it. And really it's that self-talk inside of us quite often that allows us to do what we have to do to show up. That, when we're thinking of ourselves, when we're by ourselves, what kind of thoughts go through our mind? And I really do think, like you said, how do you get yourself out? How did you get yourself out of being the shyest girl in the room? You told yourself some positive things, and those positive affirmations are so important. So when we get to that place, and I was listening to something from LaShawn Holland, one of my coaches last night, and she was talking about mindset, but the positive energy versus the negative energy, and that's what we do. We are either in a positive space or a negative space. And when we're in a positive space, we can do things, we can create, we believe in ourselves. But we're in that negative space when we don't believe in ourselves, everything kind of goes haywire. And it's like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. But it really is about what we think of ourselves because that's how we show up. We show up with what's in our head. Whether it's true or not, what we put in our mind is what it is. So we have to think of ourselves and so we have to think about what we're thinking about. So I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, 100%. Like literally, so I have a premise, right? I feel like just as humans, like we're all just balls of energy walking around, right? And on any moment in any given day, that ball of energy or part of your energy is great, it's not great, it's challenged, it's hopeful, it's disappointed. And so we're just kind of all bumping into each other. And when things go awry, we bump into each other too hard, right? When you're, fussing with somebody at the grocery store, whatever happens, right? Like, out of your character. Okay. You cut in line, whatever the case may
I
be.
love that.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like legitimately, like walking myself out of being the shyest girl in the room, I had to practice it every day. Like I had to say certain things to myself. Some people journal certain things, some people write affirmations. You can record affirmations on your phone and listen to them as you're getting ready in your own voice, right? Tell yourself who you are. It could be 3 minutes of listening to I am, right? And sooner or later, your brain is going to follow the path. Your brain's going to say, oh, that's who I am, because it's heard it. Your brain is designed to do what you tell it to do, right? The part that where we get in our own way is the fear, the instinct, all the things. And then it becomes, well, I don't know if I can do this. But at the end of the day, if you say you can do it, to your point, you can do it. It's just forget the what happens. What if that doesn't happen? Like I always say, great, you got the what if it happens. Let's do the list of what if it doesn't happen so that we can balance. Yeah.
That is so great. And you mentioned earlier, I want you to share, you said something about Myron Golden that you were listening to today.
Yeah, so I was listening to a really, Myron Golden, just nuggets upon nuggets upon nuggets.
Boom, all the
Uh,
time.
his training based on the Book of Solomon, phenomenal, right? And what he was talking about is literally, so I want to make sure I say this in the correct way because we don't want to misquote Myron Golden. His point was a lot of times we go to market or we go to sell based on what we think of ourselves and not what the person that you're in sales conversation thinks of us. and what we can provide. And I'm going to give you a quick case in point. Everyone on this earth has had someone say, what do you think I should say about this? And then you tell them and they go, oh my gosh, that's genius. Like, and you're going, I mean, okay. Right? So I just want to say we all have it in us. There's some point where you are actually, your energy is taking that space and that frequency as well. Not to go woo-woo on us, but at the end of the day, it is about our frequency.
That's such gems, such gems. I don't want us to go too much longer. That was
Yeah.
just phenomenal. What are we thinking about ourselves when we're by ourselves? So thank you for that, Cheryl. Let us know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Cheryl Parks. I'm also known as a sales growth coach around these internet streets. I help sales experts become trusted advisors because corporate buyers are saying they're only buying from people that they believe are trusted advisors. And we don't want to sound salesy or scripted. So I help people get from sales pro to trusted advisor status.
Awesome. And I'm Joyce Chesley Hayward. I'm a profit maximizer, CFO, external CFO, CPA, but our business Profit Freedom is our well, Fusion for Business is the business name. Profit Freedom is our game. We try to make sure that small businesses have profit in their business so they have freedom in their lives. So they can come to these places that we have in the background and woosah and relax and have that quality time in business. So we do good business so we can have a great life. So thank you all for being with us today for You and I, unscripted yet intentional. You and I.
All
Thank
right. We'll
you.
see you soon. Make sure you subscribe so you'll know when we're back at it.
Please, thank you. Subscribe.
Thank you.
We look forward to you connecting with us. Please find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Cheryl also can be found on TikTok, Twitter. If you would like to have a coaching session with Cheryl or an analysis with Cheryl or a VIP session with Joyce, please connect with us. We'd love to hear from you. You can also check out our websites. Please like our video, and we so appreciate that you took time to listen. Let us know what you think. Take care, God bless, and have a great day.